Guys, weight loss is hard and I've lost over half my body weight, so I know, and I've come up with a couple of hacks that helped me to lose 180 pounds and hopefully they might help you. If you're new here, my name is Carla. I make videos about how I show up for myself in hopes of inspiring you to do the same. And as I said, I've lost 180 pounds or over half my body weight. I'll leave a video linked up here if you guys would like to check out my entire story. Make sure you are subscribed so you never miss a future video. But in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 different simple hacks that you can do that might help you on your weight loss journey. Without further ado, let's get into them. Number 1. Guys, I don't know if I can do this and hold this and tonight. Hopefully the sound is okay and you don't just hear my chest. We have a simple rule in this household that everything that you eat must be on a plate. The reason is what happens when we want something to eat is that we often get triggered by the idea, or we're walking around the kitchen and we're like, I could do with a little bit of something, you know, I'm a bit peckish. And before you know it, you've grabbed the entire bag of granola, you've eaten half of it, and you're still looking for something to eat, even though you've just eaten all of this. Basically, what's happening is that our mind is not catching up with the fact that we're eating something, we're not present in what we're doing. So in order to do that, to put a delay between that just scoffing it into our mouth and realizing that we're eating something, we're gonna put it on a plate or on a bowl. Like, obviously you can put it in a bowl if you want, or a plate, whichever. What your method is up to you. But making sure that it is on either a bowl or a plate is going to stop you from just automatically reaching and eating all of this, measuring it out, you're weighing it out, you're putting that delay in, so your mind is becoming more present and becoming more aware that you are about to eat something and then you're going to eat it. A 0.1a hack as well is you got to sit the fork down to eat your food. No standing around in the kitchen scoffing in, you know, piles of granola into your mouth. It's against all the rules. I'm standing, no, it's not on a plate. Rip the crap out of the roof of my mouth. It's really nice. It's really good, by the way. It's the protein one from Aldi. Oh, it's really tasty. So that's hack number 1. Numero 2 is start pre-portioning your snacks. If we think that we're not able to eat any kind of sweet or sugary thing or anything nice while we're losing weight, we're probably going to feel really deprived, and that's not what we want to do here. We want to ensure that we can, you know, deal with it and work within our lifestyle. So we're creating new habits that when we get into maintenance, that we maintain that weight. Because if we deprive ourselves for however long it's going to take us to lose weight and say you cannot have that chocolate bar until you finish until you finish losing weight, then probably, maybe, perhaps what's going to happen is the minute you reach your goal weight, you're like, woo, I can eat the chocolate bar again, and then you have 10, and then all those habits start to come back in again. So we're trying to find ways to make this sustainable within our lives. And a good way to do that is pre-portioning. Say we've got some Halloween candy left over here. Why is my table wet? You got some Halloween candy left over. You're afraid that you're going to end up binging on it. A simple thing that you can do is to pre-portion it and put it into, you can put it into smaller bags, and then you're gonna know. So I'm gonna take 3 of these bars, and those 3 bars that I put into this bag are about 160 calories. I don't know what they actually are. And then when you are doing out your meal plan, important, for your week, you can leave 160 calories worth of room for your snacks. You can put it on here and you can label it and then put them away. Don't have it just sitting out here on the counter, because if that's sitting out here on the counter, you're gonna eat that food. That's like, let's face it, we're gonna eat it unless it's something you don't like. So by pre-portioning into little bags, little boxes ahead of time, either at the start of the day or once a week, you're going to know that you have these bags or boxes and that's what they are. Instead of, if you had all of these in the one, except the one I dropped on the floor, if you had all of these in this bag, it's going to be a lot more difficult to stop yourself from just saying, oh, I'll just have this one, and then you're left with all of these. That's going to be a lot harder than if you go, I'm gonna have this one, and I have these two left. There's probably the child within us, in some of us, is going, yeah, but I'm gonna know that those are here, and I'm gonna wanna go and have 2 bags of this. Again, going back to point 1, where I was talking about that delay between the trigger to have the food and the response, and the reaction is to have the food. We want to create a response, and a response is a more measured, thought through reaction to something than just eating all of them. So by having the 3 things separate into your bag, you're going to know, okay, that's what that is. And if you need to go, or if you want to have more, you're going to have to go get another bag. And you're going to be more conscious of the fact that you have to go get another bag and open tomorrow's bag already. Whereas if you have all of these bad boys in this bag, it's going to be really tempting just to keep going. That's point 2. Number 3, on a similar vein, is to do with snacking. This is quite snack heavy. Ooh, look at that light. I'm like Morticia Adams. If only you could follow me around. This was a game changer for me for weight loss. This is the thing that helped me to still feel satisfied, but stopped any kind of bingy overeating tendencies that I might have had. And that's pre-portioned snacks. This 1 bag of popcorn is 100 calories, or I believe it's 99. Oh, it's 97 calories. So only 97, you get a whole 3. It's 97 calories. If I had the large bag of popcorn, it's 400 calories. I know, like Pringles, once you pop, you just can't stop. There's a tagline for a reason. If you're going to have something like a crisp, a sweet, something like that, having something that's already pre-portioned is going to help you to put that delay. It's going to stop you from automatically just having the next thing. It is a lot harder to stop yourself from eating a full bag and to go, okay, I've just had a quarter of this, than it is to go, okay, I've had this. Can I do the 20-minute rule? Can I wait 20 minutes now and see how I feel after this? Give it 20 minutes, see how you feel. It's a lot easier to do that than just to keep dipping your hand into the big old bag, especially if it's something that's like triggery. Number 4 then is not so much a hack. It is a piece of life advice that I have learned in the last 5 years of losing weight and maintaining weight. Guys, do not eat sweets on an empty stomach. Don't eat sweets on an empty stomach. You can eat sweet food when you're losing weight. I am not saying that you can't. Please do. Have your pre-portioned things. Have your little pre-portioned baggies. Have the ones that you made up yourself. But please don't let that be the thing that you reach for when you are hungry. Because if you do that, your body, it'll spike your blood sugar, and then all you're going to want is you're going to crave sugar then for the rest of the day. And we're trying to make life easier on ourselves, then we're trying to make it harder, aren't we? Like, weight loss is hard enough. We don't need to make it harder. So if you want to eat something sweet, make sure that you have it either after your dinner or after you've had a meal, or worst case scenario, have at least a piece of fruit like a banana or something like that, and then have the chocolate bar, have the packet of the chocolate, the sweets, whatever it is, the jellies, whatever it is for you. Please don't eat on an empty stomach. It's gonna you're only gonna drive yourself mad, to be honest with you. And like, as I said, weight loss is hard enough. We don't need to be making life any harder on ourselves, do we? No. And the last little one is something I'm particularly proud of. Something that helped me a lot during weight loss and made life just, my gosh, just so much easier on myself. That is to cut up and pre-portion. We're talking about a lot of pre-portions in. And that is to have a snack that is dedicated for snacking while cooking. I'm about to make my lunch now. It's 12 o'clock. I'm starving. Like, I am properly hungry now. I have not eaten yet today. I'm about to have a soup. I'm going to have some tofu with the soup for protein. It's going to take me, after I finish filming this, probably 10 minutes to put that together. Not that long. In that 10 minutes, I could have reached for old Mr. Bag of granola here. Could have eaten all of these just while I'm, preparing my lunch. I would have just, unconsciously have done that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wee pepper, something like a pepper, a cucumber, cherry tomatoes, an orange, something like that, some kind of fruit or vegetable that I'm going to cut up first. It's the very first thing I'm going to do. And then I'm going to put it on my plate. And while I make my soup, I'm going to have that. And that is going to be my snack while I'm preparing my food. Because if I just allow myself to roam free, I can tell you that bread that's under there, that's going to get it. It's going to be there. It's going to be in my mouth without even thinking about it because I'm so hungry. But if I have something, and if you've part of Body Slims, you'll know carrots are great for this as well. Jared always says that if you're not hungry for a carrot, then you're not really that hungry, are you? I'm hungry for a carrot. A carrot sounds bloody delicious right now. That pepper, like this, looks like a steak to me right now. I'm so hungry. Guys, that's the end of the video. They are my 5 little hacks that can help with weight loss. If you guys have any other hacks that you would like to share with the group, please put them down in the comments down below. As always, the comments are a place for us to discuss, a place for us to have conversations, to share our knowledge, to share and support each other. Please always be kind. If we're not kind in the comment section, you can say whatever you want to me, you're just going to get shorn out. But please be kind to each other, even if you don't agree or you disagree with somebody, that's okay. You can just see it and you can move on. Every time you like, subscribe, and all of that kind of thing, it really helps out this channel, helps to grow this community, and helps me to be able to keep doing this job because honestly, guys, I love this job. I really do. And I love talking to you guys. So I'm going to go put away all of this Halloween candy now before I eat any of it in my preparation for my lunch. I will love you and leave you guys. I will talk to you very soon. And please do not forget to show up for yourselves. Bye, my loves.